partnerships in total announced here. Among them, what would you say is the most marquee offering?
Wow, there's so many. I think to start off with, the 16, it's a huge number, but what's most impressive is the overall quality and the fact that it's such a bold, aspirational vision that we have for combining TV quality, premium content that's professionally produced, and bringing it together in one screen with the live Twitter conversation.
So sports, news, and entertainment presented in that order. So it would seem as if sports at least maybe is the marquee offering. Talk to us about what you outlined here, and specifically this partnership that was unveiled as breaking news about the NFL work that you're going to be doing with the NFL Network.
That's great. Well, we had several announcements. Major League Baseball, Adam Silver here from the NBA commissioner was here talking about the partnership we have with the NBA and WNBA, which is huge for us. Major League Baseball, there's an expansion of our partnership. The PGA, we're going to be going live in 360 from the 17th hole of TPC Sawgrass. So some amazing innovation. But certainly, you mentioned, we're really excited about bringing on a 24/7 television network on Twitter called Stadium, which is going to be totally groundbreaking. And we just found out just before the show that we will be expanding our partnership with the NFL going into next year, bringing in-game highlights and expanding with a live show that's going to run Monday through Thursday.
And for those live video offerings, Nike is a partner that you announced here. Wendy's is a partner as well. And during the presentation, it was spoken about how the advertisers could essentially decide how they wanted their ads to appear in the videos. So explain to what exactly this advertising experience can look like for marketers.
Sure. I think the interesting story here is everyone knows that people are spending more time on digital. The clients know their customers are there. They're spending more time on mobile, more time with video, but yet they're not going all in on their digital video strategy. And what I hear from them is they have concerns about, can they get high quality and scale? Can they align with content that they know is brand safe? Can they have the measurement, transparency, and standards that they need? And what we've been doing over the last year is actually building out the system so we can deliver on each of those. So the feedback we've gotten, you mentioned Wendy's, Nike's, and really the energy around tonight has been overwhelming after the show. I think we've really come and answered the questions that are on advertisers' minds, so they're going to be able to go all in with video on Twitter.
So live. Of course, we know at the same time some of your competitors, Facebook, moving into on-demand programming and trying to create some of these original series. Is it always going to be all about live for Twitter?
Well, I think since the platform was born, it's always had an advantage in that it's so fast. The speed of Twitter can't be touched. It's the place where news breaks first. It's where live conversation is happening and people can come together and experience it. I think what's changed from a technology standpoint is that video and mobile has just become so mainstream. And what no one else can deliver is that live conversation in the moment around the video. That really makes you feel like you're connected to someone. For advertisers, that's really unique because it drives a mindset of an audience that's very much in discovery mode, and that means better ROI for them.
So when it comes to live, we had mentioned obviously a partnership here with the NFL Network and coverage of the NFL games on Sunday, Mondays, and Thursday nights, but not those 10 Thursday night games that we got last year. How do you look at that and that $50 million that Amazon paid for it?
Yeah, well, listen, we have an unbelievable sports passionate base on Twitter, and those games have gone to Amazon, but the conversation and now the highlights are still on Twitter. So we're just thrilled to be able to deliver that to our advertisers.
And what is the opportunity? 9 million new users added in the latest quarter. What is the opportunity in terms of capturing millennials, people who have never paid for a cable bundle before or might not pay for one, or rather just cut the cord down the road?
I think one of the things that we said in our earnings report that's really exciting is that when we look at the viewership, the demographics of who's watching our live video, more than 50% of them are under 25. So we're capturing that low quintile viewer, that cable cord cutter in a big way. And I think the reason we're doing that is because we're on mobile, we're a mobile first company, and we're bringing that live conversation. So they're actually getting an experience that they wouldn't get anywhere else.
And when it comes to the experience, is it going to change at all going forward? And what do the advertisers, what do you think they want most out of it? Of course, we know that people can live tweet simultaneously while they're watching something, and that is driving a lot of the conversation around this.
Yeah, I think that advertisers that I've spoken to certainly want to be able to get their commercial messages, the stories that they tell with video, out to a large audience in brand safe areas. And certainly the slate of 16 announcements we made is going to absolutely deliver that. But I think the other thing, you mentioned Wendy's, we've had a history of doing really creative things with Wendy's from the ground up. And I think one of the things that's exciting about the new fronts is, as an advertiser, you get an early look at what's coming down the pike, and it's a chance to get in early and actually shape some of the messages and some of the integrations so that it really aligns with what your brand's all about.
And when it comes to working with the marketers, is each relationship different in terms of how you're pricing the advertisements that we might see on each of these programs? Again, sports getting the main priority here in terms of the specific attention that's been focused on it, but news and entertainment as well.
Yeah. I wouldn't get into pricing, but I can tell you every advertiser relationship is different on the creative level and how we work with them. And I'd be careful to say that sports is really the big announcement here. I think sports was massive. I look at news. We announced a massive partnership with Bloomberg 24/7 news network that I think is going to completely reimagine the news category for a mobile-first generation. And of course, what we're doing with Cheddar, it's pretty impressive and very exciting for us to expand our partnership.
And we are so excited about our partnership. Matt Durella, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Kristen. Appreciate it.